In the rural village of Raidi, Jharkhand, the morning following a violent crime was marked by an unsettling silence. A 19-year-old named Suman Yadav killed his 17-year-old girlfriend Anshika Tirki using an axe. According to police, she was 5 months pregnant. Ordinarily, an act of this nature triggers a massive spike of adrenaline. It initiates a flight response, a biological drive to run, hide the evidence, or escape the consequences. But Suman did none of those things. He made no attempt to flee or hide the weapon. Instead, he remained inside the house and simply waited for the authorities. This stillness suggests that for Suman, the weight of what he had done had become heavier than his own instinct to survive. The pressure began building a week earlier when Anshika arrived at Suman's home. Her pregnancy made the consequences of their relationship impossible to ignore. In many rural, tight-knit communities, a family's standing is tied to its reputation. An out-of-wedlock pregnancy involving a minor represents a significant social disgrace, often leading to isolation or exile. When fear of community judgment is internalized, it creates a unique kind of isolation. The external village pressure becomes a constant internal monologue of guilt. Persistent guilt creates a physiological load on the body. It forces the nervous system into a state of constant, high-alert stress that slowly drains the body's energy reserves. In this environment, societal pressure transforms guilt from a moral feeling into a destructive force, one that steadily erodes a person's ability to cope with daily life. Suman's mother noted that leading up to the murder, her son was visibly disturbed. He suffered from severe insomnia, completely unable to find rest. This diagram shows a healthy brain's baseline, balancing emotion and logic. Sleep deprivation disables the prefrontal cortex, the center for rational decision-making. As logic dims, primal threat centers take over, leaving the brain in paranoid hyperarousal, where minor disagreements feel like life-threatening crises. When the couple began to argue on Tuesday morning, they were not operating on a level playing field. Suman's mind was already a highly volatile environment. At the moment of the snap, the exhausted prefrontal cortex failed entirely. The brain bypassed passional thought, resulting in a sudden, uncontrolled burst of violence. The brutal outcome was the result of a nervous system failing under the combined weight of extreme guilt and a total lack of sleep. Immediately after the attack, the adrenaline vanished. This sharp physiological crash is likely what left Suman unable to move or attempt an escape. The original guilt that had been building for a week returned, now amplified by the reality of what he had done. He was trapped at the scene by his own psychological exhaustion. Police are continuing their interrogation to determine if there was any level of premeditation or if this was purely a spontaneous mental break. The tragedy highlights the importance of the warning signs seen by his family. The insomnia and visible mental distress were physical symptoms of a mind reaching its limit. Suman's case shows the danger of treating extreme community pressure as a purely social issue. Instead, it is a severe physiological stressor, and recognizing the physical signs of that stream is the only way to see the break coming before it happens.